All right, good afternoon. My name is Nikita Eubanks, and today I'm going to share with you guys a concept that I use with my students when teaching how to combine integers. It's called the battery method. So as we know, combining integers, for example, when we're adding integers of different signs, the rule is to subtract the integers and then we keep the sign of the larger or the greater number. However, when we're teaching it to our students, it's better served for them if they can have a visual representation of what that means exactly. So today, we'll start off with using the battery method. So I've listed on the screen several steps that will be followed as far as the battery method is concerned, but I'll also go through it with you. All right, so we'll look at here we have -8 plus 5. And of course, these are two integers of different signs. We have a negative number and a positive number here. Step 1 says that we need to draw the sign for the first term as many times as the numbers represents, and then do the same for the second term. So what that means is when I look at this first term, this is a -8. So the sign is negative. Therefore, I will draw 8 negative signs. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we'll repeat the same thing for our second term here, which is a 5. In this case, this is a positive 5. So right underneath these negative signs that we've drawn, we're going to draw 5 positive signs. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so at this point, this takes care of step 1. Okay, we've done step 1. Step 2 is we now combine the positive and negative terminals. So there was a reason for making sure that we line them up right underneath each other, because if we think about a battery itself has positive and negative terminals. So now we're going to create batteries. In order to create a full battery, you need both. You need a positive and a negative terminal. So for each positive and negative combination, we will have a full battery. So here, let's draw a rectangle connecting the battery. There's a battery. And the goal here is you draw batteries until you cannot draw or create a full battery any longer. Okay, so far we still have batteries here that we can draw. We have negative and positive terminals that we're connecting. That's 3 batteries so far. 4. Right, and 5. Now, as you notice, once we get to this point, we no longer have any pairs of positive terminals to match the remaining terminals that we have. So this is our signal to stop drawing batteries. Step 3 tells us that the remaining terminals will determine our final answer. So when we look at these remaining terminals, how many do we see? We have 1, 2, 3 remaining terminals. So in our final answer up here, we'll write a 3. Now we also have to look at the sign that's going to be determined by that final answer. So the sign that is labeled here, these signs that we have left remaining, are negative. So this tells us that our final answer would be a -3. And that is the battery method. Thank you.